it's Angie from Canterbury Trails Farm, and I'm doing a short homestead update. I'm just standing here looking out my kitchen window, and these are Nana's stained glass windows. You've watched Nana's chicken spaghetti recipe video. That's the Nana I'm referring to, and she passed away a couple of months ago, and these were in her kitchen window. And now I brought them out here and put them in my kitchen window. This side of the house gets such beautiful sun, and that I've been trying to put stained glass windows on the two windows in the kitchen, the eating area, and in the laundry room, and these were perfect. So it's nice to look out my window and also think Nana at the same time. She liked lighthouses. We've been having that ongoing vent problem, if you've been watching from the very beginning, outside where the skunk gets in and the dogs go under the house. I try to get the skunk, and it took me, I was going to take all those vents out and refurb them and put stainless steel sort of mesh in the inside, because I didn't think I'd be able to find new ones that fit the dimensions of the house. And I was right. Not only that, when I went down to get them all out to refurbish them, they're set in concrete. So they obviously put them in pretty early on. So there's no way to get them out without doing some heavy duty chiseling, and I don't want to do that. So I had to find something that was big enough to go over them, that could also screw into the wood siding, that was a vent, that was metal, and the size was odd. I mean, so there was no way. It was just a mess. Anyway, I finally found these are for HVAC units for the inside, so they may rust, but I don't know. I'm going to paint them with some kind of Rust-Oleum or something paint. But I finally found, and it took a while to find that for the correct dimensions, so it was quite the struggle. Anyway, I finally found two. So we got the walls up. We have hot water now. We have a hot water heater. Okay, the other big news is we finally have the gate and the fence up. I know I've been rattling on about it. If you were following from the beginning, you may remember I was always going on about getting the gate and the fence. And then we had 2 years in a row, we had our pear tree completely stripped. Get this gate and this fence up, so we finally have a fence and gate out by the road. And it looks great. I'm really excited about that. When Anna's house got moved, if you've been following since then, and it got moved in, all these trees are up here, so the ridge, one of the vents got ripped off, and a couple shingles came off. Anyway, Chris needs to get up there, because right now there's just a big hole. We put buckets into there, and we sort of covered it as best as we could from the inside. It's a lot higher than it looks. Anyway, that's on the list. We also need to clean this gutter because it's getting pulled down, and we bought some gutter guards. We are ready to put the texture up on the walls. We ran out of time, so all that texturing and painting is going to have to wait till the spring. So our next plan is we're going to move to the kitchen area, and we're putting beadboard up in here and wainscoting and chair railing. So we're going to do that. I also want to have an antique door that's in the barn that I want to put in here, but we might have to widen the door frame. So I don't know. It's one of those things that I want and I may not get kind of thing. So we'll see. It depends a lot on what else more important has to get done. So that is the plan right now. Just the big event was getting the fence and the gate, and that was really exciting because we've been wanting to do that for a while. And we finally found somebody that would work out here, and we finally found someone that was reliable and got it done, and the hole in the ceiling is fixed, so that makes a tremendous difference. We do have the wood stove. Chris is going to be building the platform for that. We want to get those fireproof board and bricks. We might not be able to do the bricks, so again, the mortar and drying in that situation. So for right now, we're going to concentrate on getting the wood walls up in the kitchen, possibly the backsplash, and possibly the flooring in here. Anyway, that's the update. And I know it doesn't seem like much from your end, but we've been working hard. It's a little bit at a time. Today's thing is we have blinds to put up in the rest of the windows. Chris is going to get the old gas stove out of here, and our neighbor wants that, so we're going to take that to our neighbor's house. Next week we'll probably be on to getting the walls up, working on the kitchen. So that's our plan. So we are trucking along. So that's just a little short update. Thank you for joining us today at Canterbury Trails Farm. Bye.